July 9th, 1781. Today I felt true fear. I was found in the South as a patriot. I can't express my feelings completely, but I shall try my best. This morning, British officials came into my house. Henry, my son, is with George Washington training and preparing for battle. But I was taken away from my house, and my only portrait of my son is a little one of him as only a child. And, although I miss him dearly, I have much to worry about. The officials took me to their quarters, where I will clean and cook for the soldiers. I very much dislike this place, and wish to run away, but only if it was that simple. Later on, I settled down my things in my bedchamber, and had till the end of the day to rest and prepare for work tomorrow. I hate the British, and I will find a way to hurt them in some way or another, no matter what it takes. July 10th, 1781. I woke up early, before sunrise, and 2 recipes laid on the table. I needed to make hot cakes and berry jam for Lord Cornwallis, and flour meal for the soldiers. Since the soldiers were up first, I made them their flour meal. I emptied flour into a bowl with water and mashed them up, adding some of my spit for good measure. I then sneezed in it to add some sickness to the mush, and enjoyed myself very much. For the hot cakes, I burned them to the crisp and put pepper in the berry jam. Once Lord Cornwallis ate the food, he threw up soon after and requested a new suit. While the soldiers gagged and felt sick to their stomachs, I can't wait for tomorrow. July 11th, 1781. Today was cleaning day. I washed and dried the soldiers' clothes on the washboard very carefully. Afterwards, I fed the British cat, kept in the chambers, a delicious cat meal of worms and milk from the dying cow. I have strangely enjoyed working in this horrid place, and it gives me great joy and comfort. I do hope that Henry is doing all right. I haven't gotten any letters or news, but I do pray he is still alive in the horrible world of war. And here I sit, writing this journal I found in an old garbage can. Anyways, I'm doing all right and will be preparing dessert tomorrow. I am very excited otherwise, and will do my best to change the recipe accordingly. Closer and closer to the Battle of Yorktown it is, and this very night I made the best dessert you have ever encountered. I made chocolate cake for Lord Cornwallis and ash cake for the soldiers. It was called ash cake after all, so I put the cake in the ashes of the fire. The chocolate cake, though, was the most splendid part. I changed up the recipe a bit, and they turned out as horrible as ever. Lord Cornwallis had a mini heart attack, and the soldiers fainted, and a few died from the food's terribleness. I laughed so hard I had to run to my chambers and lock myself in my room. I found the cat dead, too. Also, many people are extremely ill, and I wonder if I have gone too far, but somehow I feel like I do want to do even more damage to those evil people. The desserts were so bad, a soldier died from a shock in his brain from an ingredient in the ashes. I wonder if they will let me cook again. Also, Lord Cornwallis has planned to move camp. The soldiers are assigned to make a new fort, and I need to move with them by day and night to arrive at the final destination. I do wish to get some valuable exercise, but my limbs are sore and old, and we shall have to wait and see what happens after the long journey. July 13th, 1781. Henry has died from 2 major wounds. First, a cannon blasted his leg, but he survived. Then another blasted his other, and he survived for a bit. After the blood couldn't flow, he passed. The day has been hard. The cow had died from lack of milk, and I can't look out my window without thinking of Henry. The day has been difficult also because I had to make a roast chicken of all things. Chicken was Henry's favorite dish, but that doesn't matter at all anymore. I hope that we lose the war and I can leave, but till then I will have fun and roam some more food. Today I want to collect some poisonous berries for tomorrow as well. Also, tomorrow I will take my first bath in ages as well. I don't think I need one. I took one last year, but one this year will have to do. The Battle of Yorktown will take place soon, and already the kitchen rattles from cannon fire. I miss Henry dearly, and wish I could have run back to him after this is all over. Lord Cornwallis also has set up a base in Yorktown, and we are all close to the Chesapeake Bay. We can get supplies easily, and we seem to be doing all right. Well, for now, that is. I cooked more flour meal with spit and made honey as well, and put a ton of salt in it. But I didn't feel good about it. I hope that I survived this horrible time. Miss Margaret Higgins, a clever, tricky, and witty woman, was found on the floor, dead, her mouth covered in cake crumbs. It seems that Miss Higgins had eaten her own food and died from a horrible heart attack, since the food contained poison of some sort. We believe Miss Higgins was trying to poison the British soldiers, but ate it instead.
We do not have the answer why Miss Higgins poisoned herself. Maybe she was lonely or sad. The answer lies incomplete, but what we do know are some of Miss Higgins' secrets. Miss Higgins did not have a son named Henry. She made the whole story up to trick the British officers. Miss Higgins was also a secret Patriot spy. She had certain concoctions in her food that would make British soldiers die instantly. And Miss Higgins isn't dead. Told you she's tricky.